first, time for But First, Broussard, you're talking some Yanks and Sox tonight.
Oh, yeah, Jenna, I am hyped. There is nothing like playoff baseball, all right? And it gets going tonight, as you mentioned. The game's two biggest rivals, the Yankees and the Red Sox, in a one and done. All right, winner take all. Now, I love the one and done format, all right, because it is excitement. I'll be watching with bated breath on the edge of my seat. But I'm going to say this to Major League Baseball. Give us more. Give us more. I want best of three. All right, I want the wild card game now to become a best of three series. Here's why. You play 162 games in the regular season, and every game is in the context of a series, right? And you're always playing a series in baseball. So don't boil down the first playoff game to one game. Make it a series. You don't have to go 7. You don't have to go 5. But let's get 3. All right, these are two teams that have fans around the country that pull for them for them to win, and some pull against them for them to lose. But they want to watch the Yankees and the Red Sox. So, and I'm not even mentioning tomorrow nights where you got the Dodgers playing in a one and done, even though they won 106 games. So I would just throw this out to baseball. More playoff games is not a bad thing. More playoff baseball is always great. Let's go 2 of 3.
Oh, boy. The NBA season is around the corner, and if you thought coaches were going to be dressing as adults, you were wrong. The quarter zip and the polo that came to a bubbling head in the bubble are here to stay. Here's Rick Carlisle on why the polo and the quarter zip are so good. We took a poll of our coaches, and there's a strong majority for polos and quarter zips. Really, for obvious reasons. What are they, Rick? Let's see them. Well, buying new suits every year is expensive. Traveling with an additional garment bag is a pain in the ass. And the comfort level of the polos and quarter zips is exceptional. And it looks good. Hey, a handful of corrections here, everybody. First of all, I'm looking good. No, it doesn't. It looks terrible. Don't tell me that a quarter zip looks better than a suit. Number 2, the garment bag. Just give it to the equipment manager. They got the uniforms anyway, so you can just have them carried if you don't want to carry your own stuff. Number 3, it's expensive. The average coach's salary is $3 million a year. I think you could go over to Men's Warehouse and grab a few suits, okay? Let's just say what it is. It's about comfort. And here's a little tip. Comfort is a rabbit you can never catch. Oh, Commissioner Silver, the suit's too itchy. Can we wear polos? Can we wear shorts? Can I go barefoot? Can I wear sandals? Can I coach from a hammock? I'd really like to have a hammock. I'd like a jacuzzi installed filled with nacho cheese up to my neck.
Can I tell you one?
Is that all right?
There's one thing you're not considering, Wilds. One thing you're not considering.
Go.
Polos and quarter zips. Much easier to attach a microphone to, as yours has fallen off your suit again. You big bozo. So maybe that's why, for the coaches' mic'd up segments, as you once again have your microphone down in your pants. Go ahead, Jenna.
That is an excellent point, Nick.
Coaches aren't mic'd up usually. They use boom mics.
Okay, thanks.
Putting this on my jacket.
Coaching from a hammock, barefoot or with sandals. The visual of the morning. Time for In or Out. Sponsored by Midas for tires, brakes, oil, everything. Make your appointment at Midas.com today. So on Sunday, the Ravens stirred up a little controversy with their decision to run the ball in the final play of the game in Denver instead of taking a knee, going for a record over the safe win. Well, Broncos coach Vic Fangio was asked about the play yesterday. He still does not sound happy about it. Take a listen.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of bullshit, but I expected it from them. You know, I've 37 years in pro ball. I've never seen anything like that. So, but it was to be expected, and we expected it.
Why did you expect it from them?
Because I just know how they operate. You know, that's just their mode of operation there. Player safety is secondary.
I mean, I thought we were on good terms. We had a nice chat before the game. Known each other for a long time, but I promise you, I'm not going to give that insult one second thought. That's what's meaningful what's meaningful to us might not be meaningful to them. Their concerns are definitely not our concerns. And, we didn't expect to get the ball back, but we decided that if we got the ball back, we were going to try to get the yards. And we got it back with 3 seconds left. So you're throwing the ball in the end zone with 10 seconds left. I don't know that there's a 16-point touchdown that's going to be possible right there. So, that didn't have anything to do with winning the game. So, like I said, what's meaningful to us might not be meaningful to them, and we're not going to concern ourselves with that.
All right, Broussard, you in or out on Vic Fangio's criticism of the Ravens?
I'm out. I'm totally out. Vic, pipe down. Relax. All right, this isn't CYO. This isn't the YMCA. It's not Pop Warner. Okay, this is professional football. I hate it when guys that are paid to play the game complain about, they ran up the score. Why did they score another touchdown? If you don't like it, stop them. All right, the Ravens were not in victory formation. They were clearly going to run a play. He was in a shotgun, and he didn't try to score. He didn't try to get a first down. He just got a few extra yards. Fangio is making way too much out of this, so just relax, Vic. It's not that big of a deal, and I like the point Harbaugh made. They weren't going to come back with 10 seconds left down 16, but they're trying to score a touchdown.
It's worse than that. Yep, and it's worse than that, Broussard. If you watched this game, just to expand on Harbaugh's point, the Broncos had the ball at midfield with less than 30 seconds remaining, down 16, and they called all 3 timeouts. So that's fine, but don't give me the player safety part. That's like the what about the children? You throw it onto the end of an argument to try to strengthen your point with some rhetorical flourish that you don't actually mean. This wasn't about player safety. This was about you being upset that Baltimore was doing something you couldn't stop. But this did make me think of an interesting hypothetical. What if Baltimore had exactly 100 yards when Drew Lock went full Drew Lock and threw a terrible interception, and there's 3 seconds left? Would Baltimore Wilds have been obligated to take a knee and lose the record they had already gotten with the -1 yards? Or in that situation, could they have just done a quarterback sneak? The answer is, who gives a damn? They're doing what they want to do. You're doing what you want to do, which is trot out bad quarterbacks and lose games that you can't score 10 points, as the Broncos have done since Peyton Manning retired. And such is life. But don't say you were so concerned about player safety when you have your poor receivers calling timeout so they can jump up for Drew Lock passes sailing over their head, down 16 points with 15 seconds left. Don't tell me it's player safety.
Thank you.
I've never felt further away from you emotionally or physically just because we're on remote. First of all, the losing team is always allowed to try to score. Always, in every sport.
Safety.
If you are losing, you are allowed to
Okay.
make an effort to. That is in the rule book. Check the rule book, Broussard. The losing team is allowed to score. It's in the rule book. Page 27 in the Universal Sports Rule Book. The
Page
winning
27.
team is not trying to score. I would feel better if John Harbaugh's like, you know what? I want to score here. I want to run up the score. That would make me feel better than we're going after a record that I'm claiming the players care about. And then when Lamar Jackson is asked about it, he says, I didn't know what was going on. But in the player safety thing, it's not about for the children. The player safety thing with Lamar Jackson, I thought was a nice little stab. It was like, they don't care about player safety. Like, just put it out there. You guys certainly have a lot of injuries in practice. You certainly drag Lamar out there to do more quarterback sort of dangerous plays. I thought it was a savvy move from Fangio.
Lamar wasn't touched. He went down. Look, Harbaugh's right. This is big boy football. Put your big boy pants on, Vic. That's what you got to do. Nothing wrong with what Harbaugh.
I thought that was at Mike
I'm
Vick
here
for a second.
it.
I was like, what?
And I like the record.
Well, next time
I'm going to be